And welcome back. Today we have Wolverine versus Bronze Tiger. Um, I'm not a big fan of Bronze Tiger. I've heard of the character and I kind of have a gist of what he is. So, and because he's not really, I would say, as well known within DC as perhaps some other characters like Ra's al Ghul, Deathstroke, guys who are martial artists and have some connection to Batman. Bronze Tiger is simply, he is a pupil of the League of Assassins, and he is a vigilante. He kills. He's kind of like a Jason Todd, but he doesn't have guns or anything like that. He kind of just, well, as you can see, he kind of just kills people with his skills, with that being stealth, combat, like, martial arts and all that stuff. So, I will just leave it at that. Again, that might not be the best description I've ever heard, but I kind of just want to get straight into this because, of course, you're not here for an origin story, or you're not here for me to brief someone's origin. You're here for me to do these battles. So, I'll just get straight into it. Intelligence. Yes, Logan is a few hundred years old, but I wouldn't say that that counts as anything because most of his past is kind of just like most of his memories are gone. In terms of intelligence, it says that he's above average intelligence, but I would probably put that below someone. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll give him the intelligence edge. I'll give him the intelligence edge. Tactics. When it comes to strategy, it does not mention that Wolverine is a strategist. And I mean, I think, considering all things, I'd probably give it to Black Panther, because considering that the League of Shadows is one of the most reputable groups and organizations within DC, known for, of course, assassins, amongst other things, I'd say all the people from the League of Assassins, all the pupils, are very good strategists. So I just leave it at that. Fighting ability. This is a tricky one, because Bronze Tiger has beaten Batman a few times, which puts you in the very top tier, like almost the legendary tier of DC in terms of like fighting ability. With Wolverine, according to this, he's mastered virtually every form of hand-to-hand combat on Earth. Of course, that's due to him being functionally immortal. So, again, I guess it kind of depends on if you go with the wikis, yeah, you'd have to go with Wolverine. Based on how they're traditionally, written, though, Wolverine's not really much of a fighter. He kind of just goes berserk and ham on people, and he just kills them because he can. So, I would say if you can beat Batman, right, versus someone who apparently lost to Captain America. Again, if you were to go by wikis, you have to give it to Wolverine. But if you were to go by comic scans and stuff, you'd have to go with Bronze Tiger. So I guess, and I know that Wolverine lost to Captain America because I'm pretty sure it stated in one of G.L. Josh's videos. I think it was Captain America versus Deathstroke, if I'm not mistaken. Strength. Well, they're more or less peak human, both of them. But I'd have to say Wolverine because, I mean, yes. Well, not to mention, he can exert the same amount of force, or if not greater force, because of his adamantium skeleton. So, I'd probably have to give it to him. Speed. Black Panther. Durability. Healing. Invulnerability. And X Factor. So, I'm going to make this really brief. Wolverine primarily wins these three, in large part due to the fact that he has an adamantium skeleton. He's taken blows again from people like Hulk and Thor. Bronze Tiger is a human, and he doesn't have any armor, so I'd have to give, and not to mention he's also peak human. So, in these three categories, Wolverine wins. And the X Factor. The only way you can really beat Wolverine without killing him, I mean, you can decapitate him, but really in DC, I don't think Bronze Tiger has access to any metals that could cut through adamantium, Not to mention, the only way to beat him is to hit him hard enough in the head. Which, considering Wolverine, might be very hard to do. So, I would probably say X Factor goes to Wolverine, because more often than not, he'll probably end up killing Bronze Tiger, you know. So, yeah. But anyways, that covers this fight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you'd like, subscribe, share, like, do what you want, and, yeah, have a good day.